Hello everyone, I am Divyanshu Kumar and today I will be taking a tutorial on binary search. So in this tutorial I will be discussing a unique variation of binary search in which I will be finding the closest value to the given value from the array, right? So basically in normal binary search what happens is if we check like whether a value is present or not, right? But in this we'll get the closest value. Suppose we want to find 5 and the array does not contain 5, rather it contains only 3 and 4, only two elements, then our function should return 4, okay, because 4 is closest to 5. And then in this part 1 tutorial, we'll be covering the theoretical part. And in part 2, we'll be using this concept to solve a problem D of Codeforces, right? Of division 2, right? So let's begin. So basic binary search, as you know it, is of this following form, in which we take the input array A, a left pointer, a right pointer, and the value to be searched. And then we iterate while left is less than equal to right, we calculate mid value, mid equal to left plus right by 2, and check if it is equal, then return this pointer, the mid pointer. If it is greater, means the value is less than the mid value, then the right value becomes mid minus 1. Why so? Because the array is sorted, and so if you it is something like this. So if you have this mid value somewhere here, and your value to be found is greater than this, then obviously it will lie ahead, right? And if it is less, then it will lie to its left, right? That's why we change the pointers right equal to mid minus 1 and left equal to mid plus 1, right? And then if it is not found, then we just return minus 1. It may happen that we don't even have this value, right? Then we have to return minus 1. Okay, so basically what is the complexity of this algorithm? The complexity of this algorithm is O of log n. Why? Because you will be making at max log n, log n steps to this iteration, because you are obviously going by 2 each time, right? So that's why you have log base 2 of n, the total complexity of this binary search, right? So how can we modify this normal binary search to suit our needs? Like suppose here it is returning minus 1. If we don't have that exact value, what if somewhere it is required, like what is I need to find the closest value, then how to get this, how to modify this? For this I'll be using this graph, and then let me explain you. So basically we have the or means the we have the array sorted. So basically we have them in increasing order, right? So we have our pointers as left and right. So basically left and right, LRR I will write. So basically one thing I can be sure, if two base cases I can be sure, if the value is less than a of l, then obviously the answer is a of l only, because a of l is the smallest value which I can have in the array, right? If the value to be found is less than l a of l, then obviously the maximum closest I can get is a of l. Similarly, if the value is greater than a of r, means it is greater than the largest value, then the minimum difference can be only obtained if I take a of r, right? So basically these two base cases are there, right? And then what about other cases? So basically let me just increase so I have some space. uh, right, let's do an iteration here, right, to find out exactly what happens, right? So basically if you calculate somewhere, so the mid value will be somewhere around here. I am not exactly calculating, I'm just telling like okay, mid will be somewhere like l plus r by 2, right? So now if the value to be found is greater than mid, right, then obviously you make the new range from mid plus 1 to r, right? Or if it is less than a of mid, then obviously you have from a of mid, uh, from L to mid minus 1, right? L to mid minus 1. Now one thing you can see is when I'm comparing with mid value, right, I'm going to the right part or the left part. Suppose my value to be found is somewhere here, just here, right? Just after the mid value. So one more operation I can add is, if a means like suppose my value to be found val is greater than a of mid, right? But it is less than a of mid plus 1, a of mid plus 1, right? So what it means is, basically it lies somewhere in between these 2 points, right? If it lies in between these 2 points, then I can just compare the 2 points, like whichever is the closest. I can just take absolute of val minus a of I, sorry, mid, and here absolute of val of a of mid plus 1. I can just compare these two values to get which is the closest value to this pair, right? If it is not, suppose this condition does not hold, even a of mid plus 1 is smaller than val, then basically what happens is, suppose obviously the point does not lie just in between those 2 points. So basically what our point is, we have to get it somewhere to the closest, right? What is the closest we can get? So basically if it is a of mid plus 1 is also, let me just erase this as well, because this condition does not hold now, right? So basically we just know that value is greater than a of mid, right? It lies somewhere in this range still, right? And let me just say, like, val is also greater than a of mid plus 1, then obviously a of mid plus 1 is closer than a of mid. So I don't need to check again. What I can do is again increment my left pointer to uh, mid plus 1, and I can again do a binary search from this range to r. And suppose my new and let's just say, like, the value to be found was somewhere here. Let's see if we can get this or not, right? So if I will see here mid value, right? Now this will be the new m dash. Let me just call it m dash, because again writing mid value is a bit lengthy. Okay, now you can clearly see that the value to be found, this is the r value. Okay, it is greater than a, it is, sorry, it is less than mid. Okay, then what will happen? So basically then different cases arise. So basically, if suppose your value is less than a of mid, okay, then do nothing, just, and it is less than a of mid minus 1 as well. When it is less, just take one less value. So basically what I'm trying to do is, suppose, like, if this is a of mid, right, then I'm checking with mid minus 1 and mid plus 1. uh, why so? Because suppose if it is greater than this, then if it lies just in between, then I will get my answer. If it is greater, and if it is less and it lies only in between these 2 points, then I will get my answer, right? So basically, or if it is equal to a of mid, then just return a of mid, because if it is equal, then you cannot have any other value closer to a of mid, right? That will be right. That will be the answer. Now, if it is less, then do nothing. Just decrement the right pointer to or let me just write it, r equal to mid minus 1, because then the answer lies in mid minus 1 only. Because if you see here, then our answer lies in only this range. I can just shift this range, I don't need to find other ranges, right? This or this range is useless for us. Now suppose again, now my pointer will become, let me just erase this pointer, this is no longer a mid. Okay, that is lnr, right? So just to avoid confusions, yeah, right. Okay, so basically we had, now this is our new r and this is our l. Okay, and then basically we found mid here. Okay, now if you see here, the value will be greater than mid and less than mid plus 1, right? Then we can just compare a of mid and a of mid plus 1. Similarly, if suppose if suppose this is not mid, suppose by calculation somehow we got ln r, right? These are a distance of 3 at max, right? So basically suppose this was mid, right, and this is mid minus 1. So then value is less than a of mid, but it is not less than a of mid minus 1. Then basically what you can do is just compare the two values of a of mid and a of mid minus 1, whichever is closer, your that will be your answer, right? You don't need to check other values, because the value lies in between the two point in this in between these two places. So basically what is the general approach of this concept is to find two closest elements to the given value and then compare just whichever is the closest one, right? So basically once we'll go to the code, then it will become more clear. Okay, so let's go to the code, right? So basically just this is the best of two functions. So basically if I have a value a, a value b, and the desired value, I have to just check, suppose absolute of value minus a is less than absolute of value minus b. So basically a is closer to the required value, then just return a, else return b. Okay, so I hope this is clear. This function is clear. This is not much. Okay, so here comes the closest value, our binary search, right? So basically what happens is we are given an array A, the length of the array n, right? Because we know like left will be 0 and the right value will be n minus 1, okay? And the value to be found. Okay, so basically if value is less than a of 0, return a of 0. So basically the base case. And if value is greater than equal to a of n minus 1, return a of n minus 1. Because the largest value we can have in array A is a of n minus 1 and the smallest is a of 0. Fine. And then basically then while I is less than j is while left is less than right. Okay, and then basically what I'm trying to do is calculating a mid value. If mid is equal to the value, then return a of mid. I can't do anything else, right? Then basically then the closest value is, if I'm getting an equal value, then that is the closest value. There can be no other closer value, right? So if value is less than a of mid, okay, then I'm checking like, okay, whether it is less than a of mid minus 1. Then if it is in between the 2 points, then just return the best of two, a of mid and a of mid minus 1 to value, and that will be your answer. Else just decrement the range to half again. So j will become the mid value, and okay, it should be mid minus 1 here. Okay, and then basically otherwise, if mid is less than n minus 1 and value is less than a of mid plus 1, return best of a of mid and mid plus 1. Okay, and I equal to mid plus 1. Right, so basically, similarly case for increasing order, if it is in between the 2 points, then just take the best of these two. Otherwise, again, decrease the range by 2. So basically, you make the left pointer here, and in this case you brought the right pointer here, right? So basically j is the right pointer, I is the left pointer here. And then finally when this iteration is done, suppose you have only one value left, then basically your answer will be a of mid, right? Then you don't have any other value to be done, to be compared. Then a of mid is the closest value you can have, right? So basically just return that value. So basically this was all. And then if you just try to find the overall complexity of this code, then if you see here, so this function is very much close to a binary function. And because the basic steps are of binary only, and just we added one more comparison here, like val is greater than a of mid minus 1, and then I'm just returning the answer here. Or if val is less than a of mid plus 1. So basically if you see, these is O of 1 operation and this is also O of 1 operation. So we have O of log n, log base 2n, sorry, not log base, no, log base 2 of n into O of 1. So basically you have almost a O of log n operation, right? So basically in log n, we can find the closest element to the given array, right? To the given value in the array to be found, right? So basically this is useful in many places. Suppose like I want to find the minimum difference, the minimum difference elements or so. So you will be seeing how it is useful in the part 2 of this video, in which I will be discussing the code forces question. So you will get a good idea. So if you have any doubts in this theoretical part or in this code, right, do mention them in the comment section below. Do subscribe to my channel for more such contents, and happy coding. Thank you.